Hello, and welcome back to Album of the Week. We're live with week 4. Now, last week I asked for 1 like, and I'll upload this video, and we actually got 6, which obviously is 5 more than I asked for, so I highly appreciate that. So yeah, many thanks to everyone that liked it and watched it. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a quick one. So for today, I wanted to bring it back to a bit more of a local band. So many of you might not have heard them, but many of you should listen to them. And that is none other than... One sec.
Oh, hell no!
Puppy. Now, I was really fortunate to meet these guys supporting one of my favourite bands called Turbo Wolf. More about them in another video, I'm sure. I've been lucky to see Puppy quite a few times live. The last time I got to see them was their first headliner tour around the UK, and yeah, they really put on a great show. It was quite annoying because a lot of the crowd were talking for a lot of it, which was really quite bad. But other than that, they showed up, they played really well, and it was great. So that's where I got this t-shirt from. Unfortunately, they didn't have any vinyl there at the moment for sale. I think they were just sorting out restocking and stuff, so bit unfortunate, but oh well. But yeah, got the t-shirt, and that was for their last album titled Pure Evil. Now, the one I wanted to talk about today is their first album, their debut album titled Goat. So the band are from London. I was lucky enough to see them in London for their tour, but I've also seen them at Download Festival. They've been there a couple of times. They've hit a few of the festival scenes and stuff. At the moment, I think they're recording again, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with next. So the first time I got to see Puppy, they haven't actually had an album yet. They only had singles and EPs and stuff, which some of the songs obviously made it to their debut album, but some of them aren't on there, which are really good as well. So I highly recommend going to check these out. The album has a great range from like soft songs to pretty heavy hard rock songs. They do get lumped in the metal genre quite a bit, and I wouldn't say they're quite metal yet. I think they are very hard rock. So it'll be interesting to see if they fully evolve and kind of build into that, or if they stick with what they've got, because they have got quite a unique sound to them. They are only a trio, so they make a lot of noise for 3 people, and their live shows are also extremely polished. So for my top 3, it was quite hard to pick, because again, there are some top bangers in this album. But I think if you wanted an introduction to Puppy, and you wanted a bit of a idea of what they're about, I think for me the first song would have to be Vengeance. Kicks in straight away, really gets you going. I think it's the second song on the album. Really starts the album off and helps you understand what Puppy are about, gives a good range from vocal performance and the drums. I think the production is really well done, and even though there's only 3 pieces, I think they all fit in the song really well, and I think they've melded that perfect level of just making the right amount of noise with 3 people without it sounding too much or too flashy. Vengeance, really, really good song, so check that one out. For my second single of the album, it's gonna have to be Just Like You. Again, it's very similar to Vengeance. It's got that same kind of up-tempo and stuff, and it really is like a high-energy, really get-you-going song. Again, the production is really well done, but I think if you wanted to know what Puppy about, these 2 really set the tone. And for the final song on the top 3, I'm going to go with Entombed. This one is probably one of the heaviest on the album. The initial riff like really sets the tone. It's really heavy, but when the vocals come in, they really sets like that the idea of Puppy. Like you know the sound. Like his voice is very unique, very talented singer. But again, I think it evolves really well, and I think as soon as you hear them all playing together, and obviously the vocals are in there, it sounds very Puppy. And once you hear those 3 songs all put together, I think you can understand what they're about, what they obviously are trying to get across, and what their sound is, because I think they have really found themselves a sound, which is really hard as new bands and stuff. So I think if you give those 3 songs a listen, you'll understand what Puppy is all about. So that brings us to the end on week 4. I hope you've enjoyed. Please go listen to Puppy, listen to their EPs, they've got 3 albums out now in total, so yeah, do check them out. If you get to see them at any chance, I highly recommend. They are really good performers and an incredible band all round. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys again for all the likes from the last video, and no like goal for this one, don't worry, there will be one next week. I highly appreciate all you guys jumping in and just checking it all out. So until next week, thank you very much. Goodbye.